when we were made. It was no accident. You
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to 420 Smackdown. Let's start out the show for the DWT Championship. And it's going to be freaking Nature putting his championship on the line against Corey Davison in a one-on-one match. These two men have a hell of a history here in DWT, and now we're going to see it over here at BYCW. Now let's get this started, and let's let these men make their way to the ring, and I'll get right back with y'all. What an ovation that Corey freaking Davison got right there, ladies and gentlemen. And a long rival right across the ring, freaking Nature. And Corey Davison being a former BYCW Intercontinental Champion, being a multiple-time former DWT champion, and other championships he has won over at DWT, like the Tag Team Championships, ladies and gentlemen. But it ain't about that tonight. It is about that DWT Championship. That belt means the world to Corey Davison, and I was backstage with him, and I have even had a one-on-one conversation about him with that championship. That championship means more to him than any other championship ever in any type of wrestling federation. And now Corey Davison going after the big man right there, ladies and gentlemen. And now he's going in on the big man. He's coming in with them kicks, and the big man is in the corner. And Corey gets caught right there by the freaking Nature. Cannot get the big man down, trying to get him down, and freaking Nature just throwing him off like he is nothing. Now Corey Davison trying to get on the Freak, but the Freak is getting the upper hand here. The freaking Nature has got Corey Davison in them turnbuckles, and the referee is trying to tell him he better get him out of them turnbuckles right there, ladies and gentlemen. And now, wait a minute, going for a look like a low blow, getting the upper hand here. And Corey Davison telling the referee to look away for a second. I wonder what's going on here. As you can hear, the crowd is going crazy, and he whips him across the back with that leather strap. And the referee ain't even paying attention to what Corey Davison is doing to the freaking Nature here. The freaking Nature deserves this. Now, wait a minute. Corey Davison's still slapping the shit out of freaking Nature, but he stops. And he hits him again. What's going to happen now? He just hits him with a... Wait a minute. He just whips the ref and made it seem like the freaking Nature did it. But the referee doesn't know what to do here. I don't even know if the referee just takes the weapon away and asks him. And then Corey Davison telling him to come on. What's going to happen now? And it looks like freaking Nature had something in his hand. It looks like brass knuckles, and the referee stops him right there. And now, what are these two men going to do? Wait a minute. Going for a collar and elbow lockup looks like, but Corey Davison getting out of it right there. And now it looks like they're, what's going to happen now? The Freak of Nature looks like he's got the upper hand. Getting pushed into the corner. Corey Davison trying to get an upper hand here, ladies and gentlemen, but it doesn't look like it's happening that well. Now Freak of Nature grabbing the referee. Now what's Corey Davison going to do? Coming in with a big knee. Now he's got him here. What's he going to go for it? And the Freak of Nature throws him off. And now a big splash from the Freak of Nature onto Corey Davison. And now going for a pin here. And the referee not paying attention that well or not even caring. He's checking his shoe. Is there a conspiracy here against the Freak of Nature? Does everybody hate him that much? And now coming in with another splash there. And the ref checking his shoe once again. And the Freak of Nature getting back up to his feet. Going over to the ref. Getting upset with the referee right there. And I don't know what the hell's going on with this referee. But I mean, we all know we hate the Freak of Nature. But Corey Davison getting back up to his feet here for this opening contest for 420 Smackdown 2026. Now, wait a minute. Freak of Nature grabbing Corey Davison and throwing him off there by the throat. Freak of Nature had Corey Davison by the throat right there, ladies and gentlemen. And now going for a splash again, but Corey Davison getting out of the way. Smart move from Corey Davison. Corey Davison up to the top rope. Going in for a big splash of his own. He's got the Freak of Nature down. Is that going to be it? No, he throws him off. What strength from the Freak of Nature. Throwing off Corey Davison. Corey Davison back up to his feet, though, with a curb stomp. Freak of Nature is down. And now what is Corey going to do? Is he going to go back up to the top rope? He's back up on top rope, and he goes for another splash. That was a beautiful splash. 1, 2, and 3 right there, ladies and gentlemen. Your new DWT champion, Corey Davison. What a splash. From the top rope, it took 2 big splashes right there, ladies and gentlemen. But Corey Davison got the job done here tonight, and he is your new DWT champion. Now Corey Davison with the brass knuckles. And now everybody loves Corey Davison, ladies and gentlemen. Everybody loves some Corey Davison. And now Corey going to the outside, shaking the hands of the little fans right there. All the fans are happy. They love Corey Davison, even though some of the stuff he did in that match was a little questionable, but it is what it is. But the Freak of Nature's got a chair. The Freak of Nature has a chair. And Corey Davison and the Freak of Nature having some words. And Corey Davison said, let's take it back to the ring. I mean, the match might be over, but is the war over? Corey Davison begging Freak of Nature to get into the ring here. And now Corey Davison trying to make the field a little leveled. He's got a steel chair of his own, telling Freak of Nature to get in the ring. Now Freak of Nature and Corey Davison both have a steel chair, and Freak of Nature is slowly making his way into the ring here. Freak of Nature is in the ring now with that steel chair, and now both these men are going to go off like a sword fight here. And now it looks like Corey Davison went to go get the upper hand. But wait a minute, now he's trying to kick the chair out of his hand. It looks like he went for a code breaker, takes down the Freak of Nature right there. And now Corey Davison has got that steel chair and hits him across the back with it. Hits him across the back again. And then the Freak of Nature is like throwing it off like it ain't nothing. And now the Freak of Nature... Now Corey Davison trying to kick the chair out of Freak of Nature's hand. But Corey Davison being smart, getting out of the way here. Getting out of the way. Out of the Freak's way. Jesus Christ, ladies and gentlemen. Make sure to click the link below to get our official theme song, The Resurrection and the Artists, Victims of the System, ladies and gentlemen. But wait a minute. What is going on? Crazy White Boy is got Jackson Blade backstage beating the shit out of him. And there you see Corey Davison. Is that Kevin Forever? Kevin Forever actually being the one to break it up right there. And now Kevin trying to tell Blade to back up. And now Crazy White Boy not even thinking twice about it, punching Jackson Blade in the mouth. These men's got a DWT street fight later on here tonight. They're not even scheduled to compete. And these two men are just brawling right now. They have a match later on. Why are they going to try to do this before the match is going to go on? And everybody from the back is trying to break these men up from the locker room. Everyone in the locker room is out here, and they just broke these men up. They got Crazy White Boy right there, and he's finally making his way back, and they're holding Jackson Blade back there, ladies and gentlemen. But holy shit, the show must go on, and now we're going to go into that fatal four-way match for the BYCW Intercontinental Championship. It's going to be Cody King versus Brandon James versus Aaron Clark versus Austin Edwards for the vacated BYCW Intercontinental Championship after the Freakin' Nature was stripped over on the DWT channel. Go over there and check it out. But until then, let's let these men do their entrances here. Well, ladies and gentlemen, let's get this match started right now, and it is going to be a fatal four-way for the BYCW Intercontinental Championship, and you heard it right then. Dalton Skulls, the special guest referee, is if anybody touches him in that match, they are fired, and he is the owner. And now Austin Edwards is working over Brandon James, and now Aaron Clark working over Cody King. And now Cody King is down by Aaron Clark, and Brandon James and Austin Edwards is over there fighting one another. And now, whoa, what a suplex, and then a sliding baseball drop kick. This is a match for the ages already, ladies and gentlemen. These men are already beating the shit out of each other on here. 420 Smackdown 2026. And now, what a super kick there from Aaron Clark to Brandon James. And now, Brandon James is on the outside. And wait a minute, Austin Edwards going in on Aaron Clark. And now Cody King is on the other side of the ring. This match is a house on fire. Is anything going to happen with the Black Veil being on the outside of the ring? Right there, as you can see, Maverick Knight already picking up Brandon James. And now what? And Austin Edwards choking Aaron Clark onto the ropes. Now Cody King working over Austin Edwards. And now Brandon James back on Aaron Clark. Now Cody King is punching the shit out of Austin Edwards in the middle of that ring right there. Now Aaron Clark right there in front of his mom and dad by Brandon James being forced to do this right here. Wait a minute. What? Oh, and he punches the ring post right there, ladies and gentlemen. Aaron Clark being smart, reversing that. And now, wait a minute. Big clothesline taking down Cody King by Austin Edwards. And now Aaron Clark getting the upper hand here. And now that little kid, if I'm correct, that's Aaron Clark's little brother kicking Brandon James as well. Now what is Austin Edwards going for here? A big senton right there from Austin Edwards. Now all four of these men are back in the ring. Aaron's going up to the top rope right here. What is Aaron going to look for? Wait a minute. Cody King fighting back on there. Now Aaron to the top, going in with a big splash from Aaron Clark. And now Cody King, he is beating the shit out of Austin Edwards right here. Cody King is sitting here fired up. Now Cody King and Aaron Clark does have a #1 contender spot. Oh, and the teamwork from Aaron Clark and Cody King right there. He's got a #1 contender spot. And I don't know what happened right there, but Cody King is going to try to get the upper hand here. But Aaron Clark goes down, and Cody King is going on his tag team partner. Hopefully that doesn't have any bloodshed coming up later on, because they do have a #1 contender spot for the tag team championship. And now Austin Edwards is working over Cody King. And now Austin going to one turnbuckle to the other, coming in with a big splash from Austin Edwards. And now Aaron Clark is on the outside. And now it looks like Brandon James has got him. He's hitting him across the chest. Right there, ladies and gentlemen. And now what is the Southern Viking getting involved here? And Dalton Skull trying to get the Southern Viking out of this match right there. This is a fatal four-way. Whoa, Jesus, what a move from Austin Edwards. It looked like it got reversed into a cutter by Cody Clark. And a big DDT from Brandon James to Cody Clark right there. There is so much going on in this match. There is so much happening right now. And that little kid is fired up, son. He is fired up. And now Brandon James. And now, wait a minute, Cody King's getting back up. Cody King's getting back up. Now coming in with a big clothesline to Cody King from Austin Edwards. And now the Southern Vikings got a steel chair. Now the Southern Vikings smacking Aaron Clark on the outside of the ring with a steel chair. And Dalton Skull trying to get the Southern Viking out of the way here. Now Dalton Skull being a special guest referee is crazy. And Jesus, what a face wash there from Austin Edwards to Brandon James. And now Dalton Skull trying to make sure this match stays good anyways. Keeps the Black Veil out anyways, as you can say, ladies and gentlemen. I just smoked a little bit too many. And a big leg drop there to Austin Edwards. And now Cody Clark trying to wrench the leg of Austin Edwards here. And Austin Edwards reverses it. Now Brandon James getting the upper hand on the Cody Clark, and a big super kick knocking the hell out of Austin Edwards right there. and a kick out from Austin Edwards. Now Edwards is getting back up to his feet. Cody King is on the outside of the ring. Aaron Clark is trying to get back up to his feet. Cody's back in the ring. And Austin Edwards taking down Brandon James, going for a super kick. Doesn't quite get it there, but Austin Edwards tried to get out of the way. But it gave an opportunity to Aaron Clark coming in with a big bulldog. But Cody King staying out of the way. Now wait a minute, now a big super kick from Aaron Clark to Cody King. And now Aaron's got Cody King down here. Now what is Aaron going to do here? Aaron's going up to the middle rope, looks like. He is on the middle rope. Is he going to look for a splash? He hits a splash right on to Cody King. And now Austin Edwards hugging Dalton Skull. I guess he's out of it right there. And now Brandon James being the only man standing, because you could definitely tell Austin Edwards is so loopy right there from after taking that big kick from Brandon James. And now what has Brandon James got? A kitchen sink to Aaron Clark. And now Austin Edwards coming in with a big dive right there on to Brandon James. This is a hell of a show, ladies and gentlemen, a hell of a show. And now Brandon James getting the upper hand on Austin Edwards right there. Now Brandon James trying to get back up. Cody King is back up to his feet. Brandon James is slowly getting back up to his feet. Now what is Cody King looking to set up here onto? Is he going to do something to his tag team partner? Is he going to do something to his tag team partner? No, wait a minute. Brandon James cuts him off. And now Austin Edwards hits Aaron Clark on the outside of the ring right there. Now Dalton Skull making sure these men are okay. And now Brandon James has got him set up, and he hits that cutter. Face plants right onto the mat. And now what's Aaron got? Aaron and Austin fighting on the outside. Oh my God! Oh my God! Aaron Clark just killed Austin Edwards. The security system has got to check on Austin Edwards. Even the Black Veil's worried about Austin Edwards right there. And now Cody King getting kicked onto the outside of the ring by Aaron Clark. And now the only two men in the ring right now. Wait a minute, Austin Edwards is fired up. After taking a big old bump onto the ground, Austin Edwards is back up to his feet. He is ready here tonight, ladies and gentlemen. And now it looks like Brandon James is going to set up for the figure four, but he just got low blow by Austin Edwards. Austin Edwards is about to be a house on fire, it looks like. Now Edwards grabbing up Aaron Clark. Aaron Clark. Oh my God, a twist of fate. A twist of fate. A twist of fate from Aaron Clark to Austin Edwards. Holy shit. That was a hell of a twist of fate. Oh my God, and the Southern Viking getting involved here. The Southern Viking getting involved with Aaron Clark right there, ladies and gentlemen. And now Brandon James going to go for a pin, but Cody King breaks it up before Dalton Skull even notices there was a pin right there. And now, what's Aaron Clark's got set up here? And oh my God! He just spiked that man with a pedigree and a big shotgun drop kick to Austin Edwards. Cody King. Oh, and a twist of fate. Everybody's down. 1, 2, and 3. And your new BYCW Intercontinental Champion Aaron Clark, after we just saw him almost damn near kill his brother, and then hits a damn good shotgun drop kick onto Austin Edwards and hits a twist of fate onto Brandon James. We have a new BYCW Intercontinental Champion. And if you ever watched TBW, he was a former TBW Intercontinental Champion. And this man still has a tag team championship opportunity with his brother. But no harm, no foul. Right there, ladies and gentlemen. Aaron Clark is your new BYCW Intercontinental Champion.
Yeah!
I'm in shock for words. That was a hell of a contest right there. Aaron Clark deserved it. I mean, Cody King looks a little upset. But Austin Edwards sending a message to Brandon James. And wait a minute. Is that Jackson Blade? That's Jackson Blade and the crazy white boy fighting on the outside of the ring right there, ladies and gentlemen. These two men had already been caught fighting. We done had that press conference before the show ever even started a few days ago. And now Jackson Blade is trying to kill the crazy white boy Christian here tonight. These two men are trying to destroy each other's career. And you know what match is next? That match is next, ladies and gentlemen. After they get these two men broken up, getting Jackson Blade to the outside there and get Crazy White Boy to the other side of the ring there, ladies and gentlemen, we have that match coming up next. But like we just have a new BYCW Intercontinental Champion, and you can see the fans right there enjoying the show. And Jesus Christ, Brandon James just now making his way to the back. Now we got to take a quick commercial break. It's semi-main event time for the DWT Street Fight. The Crazy White Boy Chris versus Jackson Blade in a one-on-one DWT Street Fight. This is about bragging rights. These two men were former tag team champions together, and now their championship opportunity stands in the way here tonight, because if one of these men win this match, they get a #1 contender spot for the DWT Championship or DWT World Championship.
So, our sixth match of the evening is a no-holds-barred match. Coming first to the ring is your current RWL World Champion, as well as the RWL Heritage Champion, weighing in at 215 pounds. From Lexington, Tennessee, ladies and gentlemen, Jackson Blade!
Yeah, boo him. Boo.
Now let's get this match started with the real RWL World Heavyweight Champion Jackson Blade, and he just goes to the outside of the ring, and Crazy White Boy Christian is going on the outside of the ring, or also known as Crazy White Boy Chris. And then he's got a weapon already, coming out with a stop sign, hitting Jackson Blade upside the head with it, already starting off this match, and now throwing Jackson Blade back into the ring. Jackson Blade's in the ring, and our Crazy White Boy Christian's up to the top rope, coming in with a big double axe handle, taking down Jackson Blade. And now Crazy White Boy Christian should be on Jackson Blade right now, but he's letting Jackson Blade get up, and now coming in with a big punch to the side of the head. You know, Crazy White Boy Christian reminds me a lot of King Savage a little bit. And now he's picking up Jackson Blade, and now grabbing Jackson Blade, throwing him off the ropes, and whoa, both these men going down. Jesus Christ. You can definitely tell that's going to hurt in the morning. And now Jackson Blade and the Crazy White Boy is down. And now, but Crazy White Boy looks like he is going to be the first person to get back up to his feet, and he is back up to his feet. And Jackson Blade is slowly getting back up to his feet with the help of the turnbuckles, and now he's coming in with them big punches and a kick to Christian. And now Christian is into the turnbuckles right there, and Jackson Blade is working over the Crazy White Boy. And now he's got him set up here. Is he going to go for a suplex? And he gets a beautiful suplex on to the Crazy White Boy Christian. And now Jackson Blade grabbing Crazy White Boy, throwing him around right here. And now he's got him, and he's looking for the Lion Tamer, the Walls of Jericho. He's got it locked in. Is the Crazy White Boy going to tap out here? They got so many referees out here in this match to make sure this match is going to go as planned. You know, hardcore as hell, but you want to make sure the fans don't get involved if it gets too bad, because you know these two men have been fighting each other throughout the night before this match has even started. And now the Crazy White Boy's got the upper hand on Jackson Blade. And now what is Crazy White Boy setting up here? Crazy White Boy looks like he is setting something up. Could he be going for a spear, curb stomp? What's he going to go for? Jackson Blade's back up to his feet. It looks like he's going to go for a spear, and Jackson Blade reverses it into a DDT. That's what you get for taking too much time here. Now going to go for a pin and a kick out from Christian. That's a hell of a reversal from a spear into a DDT right there, ladies and gentlemen. And now Jackson Blade picking up the Crazy White Boy Christian. Now what is Jackson Blade going to go for? He's going to go for them chops right there, ladies and gentlemen. And now getting chopped across the chest. Once again, getting chopped again. And now Christian fighting off Jackson Blade. And now Jackson Blade coming back on to Crazy White Boy Christian here. And now Jackson Blade having a big kick to the midsection, throwing him into the other corner in a big splash there from Jackson Blade. Jackson Blade is fired up. What is Jackson Blade going to do now? Now Jackson Blade coming in with a big knee, and with what force, he almost went over the top rope right there, ladies and gentlemen, and another big kick there from Jackson Blade. And now coming in with a big elbow, and now he's got Christian once again, and he hits him with a lariat, taking him right down to the ground right there, ladies and gentlemen, in this no-hold-bars DWT street fight. And the RWL World Heavyweight Championship is on the line, plus an opportunity for any DWT big championships, as the World Championship and the regular championship, as you've seen. And now coming in, wait a minute, Jackson Blade getting caught with a big spine buster there from the Crazy White Boy Christian, and now going to go for a pin and a kick out there from Jackson Blade. I thought the Crazy White Boy had it right in the bag right there, ladies and gentlemen. And now the Crazy White Boy is got that. It looks like a piece of a steel chair, ladies and gentlemen. And now he's setting it up, and he hits him right across the head with the steel chair. Well, the piece of the steel chair. The seat part anyways. And now picking up Jackson Blade by the back of his ponytail now. Jackson Blade is getting picked up here. Now what is Jackson Blade? What's going to happen to Jackson Blade? And now coming in with a big curb stomp right there from the Crazy White Boy Christian. But a low blow from Jackson Blade. And now Jackson Blade going for a roll-up here. And a kick out from the Crazy White Boy. Smart move from the Crazy White Boy Christian, kicking out of the Jackson Blade's roll up right there after the low blow. Now Jackson Blade is on the ropes. What's he going to go for? A big curb stomp. Taking out the Crazy White Boy. These two men know each other like the back of their hands. They were the cutthroat outcast, and now they're bitter rivals. Now going for a pin. 1, 2, and a kick out at 2 right there, ladies and gentlemen. A kick out by 2. And now, what is Jackson Blade going to do? Jackson Blade looks like he's going to go to the outside of the ring. The Crazy White Boy is definitely hurt right now, ladies and gentlemen. He needs to get back into this match. We can see a new world champion if the Crazy White Boy can get the upset victory over Jackson Blade here. These two men have been fighting throughout the night. This match has been very much anticipated after doing that big interview. And now Jackson Blade is on the outside. Weapons are getting thrown into the ring. And now Jackson Blade grabbing the chair. What is the freaking nature doing out here? And now Christian going to the outside of the ring, attacking Jackson Blade. And now Christian grabbing Jackson Blade. What's he going to do here? Christian has got that steel chair. He's got that steel chair and he hits him across the back with the steel chair, ladies and gentlemen. Holy shit. I don't know why he's walking away from him, but he is. It looks like he's going to go look for more weapons. What is the Crazy White Boy going to have to do here? Jackson Blade's back up to his feet. He ain't finding nothing. What does the Crazy White Boy Christian have? Wait a minute, coming in with a big kick there. It looks like he had a pipe or a kendo stick right there, ladies and gentlemen. Now it looks like he's choking out Jackson Blade. Looks like he's trying to choke out Jackson Blade here. And he is doing a damn good job at it. The Crazy White Boy Christian is working over Jackson Blade and slamming his head straight to the mat right there. Now what is the Crazy White Boy going to do? He's grabbing Jackson Blade by the head of his hair. Wait a minute, the Alpha's out here. What is the Alpha doing out here? The Alpha just beating on the Crazy White Boy Christian. The Alpha shouldn't even be out here, ladies and gentlemen. What the hell? I mean, if you don't watch DWT and you don't know who he is, you better go over there and check it out. Now, what is Christian? I mean, what is Jackson Blade going to do? Christian reverses it. Jackson Blade misses the knee. Christian's back up to his feet. He's still dazed after being tagged by the Alpha. I am shocked to see the Alpha here on BYCW. But this is a DWT street fight. And now Jackson Blade telling the Crazy White Boy, come on, bring it out here. And the Crazy White Boy Christian's making his way to the outside of the ring. And Jackson Blade just hits the Crazy White Boy. What's Jackson Blade going to do here? Looks like he's going to go for a big suplex onto the ground. Jesus Christ. He could have been broken in half. He could have been broken in half. Jackson Blade just suplexed the Crazy White Boy Christian onto the gym floor. Oh my God. What a move from Jackson Blade to the Crazy White Boy Christian. And now Jackson Blade kicking the knee of the Crazy White Boy. And Jackson Blade grabbing that trash can. Now hitting the Crazy White Boy Christian across the back with the trash can right there. And now Jackson Blade grabbing the Crazy White Boy. He's got him in a chokehold. He's got him in a chokehold. He's got him in a chokehold, ladies and gentlemen. He's got him locked in, it looks like. And no, wait a minute. He's elbowing the shit out of Jackson Blade right there. Oh, my God. He just elbows the shit out of Jackson Blade into the ribs. Oh, boy, that had to hurt. But the Crazy White Boy is up. And now he's going in with a big boot to the face of the from the Crazy White Boy Christian to Jackson Blade. Even the people in the back is coming out here to watch this match. And now, Jackson Blade getting his head slammed straight onto the gym floor. The Crazy White Boy has got the upper hand again. And now, wait a minute, the Crazy White Boy's got a championship belt and he hits Jackson Blade upside the head with the championship belt. Jackson Blade is down. And he just throws that Heritage Championship right there and saying, "You can't see me." And now going in for a big elbow drop onto the gym floor. I know both these men's backers going to hurt. And the Alpha is still watching the match from afar. And the Crazy White Boy trying to get in here. And make sure to hit that subscribe button if you haven't yet, ladies and gentlemen. But, oh my God, a big DDT. Oh my God, a big DDT onto the ground right there. You know your head's not going to feel the same after that. Jesus Christ. What is Jackson Blade doing? He's setting it up. He's got the Lion Tamer set up. He's got the Lion Tamer set up, and he lets it go. Jackson Blade lets it go like he let his gut out right there. Now let's... Jackson Blade is picking up the Crazy White Boy Christian. We're all rooting for the Crazy White Boy Christian, and you know we all hate Jackson Blade. I mean, at one point, Jackson Blade was probably one of the biggest faces in BYCW, and then he turned in Dark Side. But that Dark Side did get him championships and world championship opportunities. And now Jackson Blade going for the pin here. 1, 2, and a kick out from the Crazy White Boy Christian. What is the Crazy White Boy Christian going to have to do to win this match? Jackson Blade being the veteran over here on BYCW. Crazy White Boy Christian being the veteran over at DWT. This is like some worlds colliding here. Jackson Blade's been to multiple states, been to multiple federations. If you just watched TNC Backyard Wrestling, you saw him in the Raging Rumble. Wait a minute, the Alpha is back in the match and coming in with a big kick there. The Alpha is grabbing the Crazy White Boy Christian, hitting with a pedigree. The Alpha helping Jackson Blade. That is not right, ladies and gentlemen. That is not right. 1, 2, and 3. This is some bullshit. And wait a minute. Corey Davison attacking the Alpha and now attacking Jackson Blade. Corey Davison attacking. It looks like Jackson Blade just got a message sent from Corey Davison. All three of these men are down in the middle of the ring. This was one hell of a match, one hell of a contest. And it ended with nothing but bodies on the ground. A match that took so much out of these men. But Jackson Blade is your winner here tonight, ladies and gentlemen. With the help and the assist from the Alpha, the Crazy White Boy Christian did everything he could do to win this match, and it just didn't do the job. And the Alpha making his way to the back there.
Jackson sucks! Jackson sucks!
This is just awful. Nobody wanted to see Jackson Blade win here tonight. Everybody wanted to see the Crazy White Boy Christian win, but Jackson Blade had some extra help there in the security coming out to help the Crazy White Boy Christian make his way to the back, and Jackson Blade grabbing his world championship. And as you can see, the security guards taking all the weapons out of the ring, getting ready for the main event here tonight. They're about to change the apron and everything, ladies and gentlemen. But Jackson Blade has an opportunity for the DWT Championship or World Championship and retain his RWL World Heavyweight Championship. And wait, what? Well, that was creepy, ladies and gentlemen, but now let's get to the main event for the BYCW World Heavyweight Championship, and it's going to be the Southern Viking versus Okami Skull. The Southern Viking is no stranger with World Championship gold, a former 3-time BYCW World Champion and a former PWF Uprising Champion. And now, Let's let these men do their entrances here tonight and see if we're going to have a new BYCW World Champion or still BYCW World Champion. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, it is main event time. It is going to be Old Kami Skull versus the Southern Viking. And if I'm correct, this is the second time ever the Southern Viking is main event 420 Smackdown. He main evented the very first 420 Smackdown against Dalton Skull himself. No, I think this is his third main event of 420 Smackdown, ladies and gentlemen. His third ever main event. Out of 420 Smackdown, he has main evented 3 of them. And he has won one of them, and he became the BYCW Battleground Champion. And now let's get this match started. And Old Kami's going in with a big kick to the Southern Viking. Now the Southern Viking is no stranger to Old Kami Skull. Old Kami beat the Southern Viking once before, ladies and gentlemen, in a one-on-one match. Now the Southern Viking throws over Old Kami. Now Viking needs to get on to Old Kami. Smart move from Viking, the former BYCW World Champion, grabbing up Old Kami. Now grabbing Old Kami, what's he going to do here? He's got him set up. What's he going to set up here? Looks like he's going for a twist of fate. And he hits a twist of fate right there, ladies and gentlemen. Showing shades to Dalton. Now the Southern Viking grabbing Old Kami Skull here. Now what is the Southern Viking going to do to Old Kami Skull? Throwing Old Kami right there into the turnbuckle right there, ladies and gentlemen. And now the Southern Viking grabbing Old Kami here. What's he going to set up? He's got him set up here. What's he going to do? What's he going to do? It looks like he's going to go for the Blue Thunder Bomb. He hits the Blue Thunder Bomb onto Old Kami Skull right there, taking out Old Kami. Now the Southern Viking needs to capitalize on this match here. This is a hell of a main event so far, ladies and gentlemen. High Five and his tag partners onto the outside of the ring. The Black Veil right there, ladies and gentlemen. And now what is the Southern Viking going to do? What's he going to set up here? And he goes for a curb stomp, and he takes out Old Kami right there with that curb stomp. And now the Southern Viking going to go for a pin here. The Southern Viking going for a pin. And a kick out right there from Old Kami Skull. Old Kami kicks out of that pin right there. after hitting that curb stop, and now the Southern Viking slamming Okami's head straight into the mat. And now you can tell Viking is fired up. He wants to win this main event here tonight, ladies and gentlemen. And now Viking grabbing the head of Okami, throwing him to the outside. And the referee is distracted. And wait a minute, Maverick Knight just kicking Okami right in the head right there, ladies and gentlemen. And now Okami getting punched right here. Now Okami getting thrown back into the ring. This is Okami's second ever 420 Smackdown. His first ever 420 Smackdown. He beat his cousin PKM to become the BYCW Hardcore Champion. And now what does Viking do with that big spear? Taking out Okami's skull right there. Okami just got taken out by that spear. And now the Southern Viking going for a pin. And a kick out right there from Okami from the Southern Viking. And now Okami grabbing the Southern Viking. And now punching the Southern Viking here. And now he's slamming his arm to the mat now. He's slamming his arm to the mat, going in with that handstand right onto the arm. Vintage Okami skull. Okami skull is fired up, showing off for the crowd. And now wait a minute, the Southern Viking is going to capitalize here. The Southern Viking's got him set up. The Southern Viking's got him set up. What's he going to go for? A burning hammer. He just hit a burning hammer onto Okami. And now 1, 2, and a kick out. A kick out from Okami's skull. I'm in shock here. Okami just kicked out of the burning hammer, and Okami is fired up. He is taking off his jacket. Okami is a madman right now, and he is kicking the shit out of the Southern Viking. Okami's gotten the upper hand finally after getting a few hits in from the Southern Viking on the Okami after that vicious burning hammer. And now the Southern Viking getting kicked right in the face by Okami. Okami's got the upper hand now. Now Okami grabbing the Southern Viking, punching him right there. What's he going to do now? Oh, wait a minute. He's got him for that head scissors, and he throws him over there. The Southern Viking trying to get up here. And now Brandon James talking shit to Okami, and the Southern Viking trying to get up. Wait a minute. Is Okami going to go for the 7-3-1? And he hits the 7-3-1 onto the Southern Viking. He just hit the 7-3-1. And now, wait a minute. He's got Viking up. Now, what is Okami going to do? Okami coming in. Wait a minute. Is he going to go for that handstand cutter? And he does. He is the stunner version instead of the cutter version. Right there, ladies and gentlemen. What a main event so far. These two men have long history here in BYCW. And these two men are fighting over the biggest prize in backyard wrestling in BYCW's history. And now Okami getting the upper hand. Is he going to go for that vintage leg drop? And he does. He hits the vintage leg drop onto the Southern Viking. Okami getting the upper hand here, but the Southern Viking being canny and getting onto the outside of the ring like a little snake he is. The Southern Viking made it to the outside, and now he's getting back into the inside of the ring after taking a little breather, and Okami is just waiting for the Southern Viking to get back into the ring. And now coming in with a big leg drop onto the Southern Viking from Okami's skull. And now Okami grabbing the leg of the Southern Viking. What's he going to do here? He stomps the leg of the Southern Viking. And now Okami grabbing Viking. And the referee is distracted here. And now Brandon James getting into the ring. Oh my God, Brandon James getting involved in this match like Viking was earlier tonight in that Fatal 4-Way. And now what is Viking going to do here? Viking is grabbing Okami. What is Viking going to have to set up? Vikings picking up Okami. Okami just got knocked out by Brandon James. Now Vikings got him. He's throwing him off the ropes. What's he going to go for here? And a big, oh my God, a sling blade. What a sling blade right there. Going in for the pin. 1, 2, oh. I thought we had a new BYCW World Heavyweight Champion right there, ladies and gentlemen. I was not expecting Okami Skull to kick out of that. Okami is a fighting champion. He is the heart and soul of BYCW right now, ladies and gentlemen. This man is fighting for everything that BYCW stands for, and the black veil is nothing what BYCW stands for. Now Okami getting the upper hand over on Viking finally. Now what is Okami going to do here? Wait a minute, going for a head scissors, but spikes his head onto the mat right there. He couldn't get it right just yet. And now wait a minute, what's Okami going to do? Is he going to go for a second one? And he gets it right there, ladies and gentlemen. Oh my God. Okami's got the upper hand. Viking getting thrown down by Okami. Now what is Okami going to do here? What is Okami going to do? Okami going up to the middle rope. Is he going to go to the top rope or is he going to stay on the middle rope? It looks like he's staying on the middle rope. The fans are hyped up and he's going to go for a splash and the Southern Viking gets out of the way. The Southern Viking finally getting the upper hand a little bit here once again. And now he's going to go for vintage Southern Viking with the ankle lock. Is Okami going to tap out here? Is Okami going to tap out, ladies and gentlemen? Looks like Okami. Oh my God, Okami raking the eyes of the Southern Viking. The Southern Viking just got his eyes raked by Okami's skull. And now Okami trying to get back up to his feet. Okami trying to do everything in his power to win this match, to retain his BYCW World Championship, a championship that he beat his cousin for. So did the Southern Viking as well beat Dalton Skull for that BYCW World Championship. And now, Okami is fed up, telling Maverick Knight to go to the back. And now Okami kicking Brandon James. And now Okami hitting the Southern Viking. This has been one hell of a show so far, ladies and gentlemen. And what could it mean for Okami to win this match here? A big knee to the midsection right there. Now what is Okami going to do here? And a big leg drop right there from Okami. The fatigue is finally set in. You can tell these men are tired. You can tell these men are doing everything in their power to win this match. You can tell they are definitely running out of wind. And now Okami's back up to his feet. Okami's back up to his feet. What is Okami going to do now? Okami's got the Southern Viking. Maverick Knight cheering up the Southern Viking on the outside, cheering him on. Now Okami's got the upper hand once again. The Southern Viking is down. Okami throwing him down, pushing him around. Throwing him down, pushing him around. Throwing him down, pushing him around. And now the Southern Viking getting the upper hand. Now coming in with a big DDT on the Okami skull right there. Now Okami is back down. The Southern Vikings got the upper hand once again. Who was going to win? Wait a minute, kick up from Okami. A kick up from Okami. Okami pushing down the Southern Viking. The Southern Viking just got knocked down by Okami, and Okami coming in with big punches. Okami with the big punches. And now Okami arguing with the Black Girl onto the outside of the ring here. Now the Southern Viking is set up for the whoop bang. He hits you right on top of the head a little bit. It looked like it took a lot more out of Okami than it did the Southern Viking. And the Southern Viking getting back up. Okami spinned a little bit too hard right there with it. And now the Southern Viking got a little bit of his bearings, and now he's working over Okami. Now hitting him in the back of the head, grabbing Okami by the head of the hair. The Southern Vikings got Okami. Wait a minute, Okami reverses it. What's Okami going to do? Wait a minute, he's going for whoop bang number 2. He just hit the second whoop bang. That's got to be it, ladies and gentlemen. That's got to be it. Go for the pin, Okami. Go for the pin. Okami's not going for the pin. He's showing off for the crowd. Okami going for the handstand. He's got the handstand. And he hits the senton onto the Southern Viking. The Southern Viking is definitely going to be knocked out right here. And Okami coming in with a big kick to the knee. And now Viking is getting back up. And Okami is setting it up here. Is he going to go for the third whoop bang? It just took 3 whoop bangs. If he hits it right here, 3 whoop bangs to take out the Southern Viking. Can you take him out? 1, 2, and 3. And still your BYCW World Champion. And wait a minute, Okami ain't got much time to celebrate because Brandon James is already beating the shit out of Okami. And now Maverick Knight is getting in here. Okami won the main event But the Black Veil is not happy about it, and now all three of the members are beating the shit out of Okami Skull. This ain't right. This is not right, ladies and gentlemen, at all. Okami just retained his BYCW World Championship in the Black Veil. Wait a minute, Black Veil's getting ran off. Mr. X is out here. Black Haven is with Mr. X with the kendo stick. And Kevin Forever made his way out here as well. Kevin Forever, Mr. X, and Black Haven is all out here. And they're checking on Okami after Okami had a hard-fought battle to retain his BYCW World Championship, and he did do that here tonight. But after taking a beatdown, at least he had some backup here. Okami Skull is definitely beat up, but he is still the BYCW World Heavyweight Champion. The Black Veil is definitely going to pay for this after what they did. And right there, he has them championships where they properly belong with Okami Skull. Still your BYCW World Heavyweight Champion here in the main event. Thank y'all for tuning in. Please leave a like, share, and subscribe, and hit that notification bell for more BYCW content.